Hello, 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 hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Jolie. How are you today?
All good. And you? How are you
Everything,
doing?
everything good? Ready for another class? Definitely.
Yeah.
And you? Did you go to work?
Yeah. In the morning when we were, ¿cómo era la expresión? Stick in the traffic. No, ¿cómo era la expresión?
Stuck in traffic.
Stuck in the traffic.
Yes.
I use this time for reading the homework.
Oh, okay, okay. The reading or the
Reading.
reading
Yeah.
about rush. What was the reading?
Well,
Oh, about the presidents.
the president, but no,
No,
I read the
Rushmore.
the flag, no,
Okay.
uh-huh,
The American flag.
the American flag,
Interest,
yeah,
interesting information, right?
yeah, new information for me.
That's great. Holy crap! I didn't download my material. What's up, Mr. JC?
Hello, hello. What's up?
How you doing?
Fine, fine. Thank you. How, yeah, and you?
Today? I'm doing great, man. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. 1 second, because I didn't save my material. Where is everybody? Voy a tener que meter más gente, qué bárbaro. Ya me están enfadando.
Ay, híjola.
Right? So what's going on, JC? Not so much?
No, not too much.
Not so much. 71 to 71 to 71 to 90. Miss Lupita,
Hi, teacher. Good
how
afternoon.
you doing?
I feel better.
What happened? Was it a hangover?
Huh.
No, teacher.
Mm, sure.
Really, really, Lupita.
Be honest,
Hangover with
Lupita.
hangover with wine, it's very
Oh, no.
dangerous.
Yeah, very dangerous. It is very dangerous.
It's very
Cuervo tequila is very dangerous too, for
yeah.
me. How you doing, Mr.
Don Julio is
Alfredo?
my favorite.
Don Julio, it's
It's my favorite tequila.
that's Jolie's favorite too. Right, Jolie?
Yeah. Lupita, how do you feel? Are you good?
Yes, Jolie, I feel better than yesterday.
Ay, qué bueno.
Yeah. The last weekend, I finished to celebrate my birthday. Finally.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Renee. How you
Afternoon.
doing?
Okay, thank you. Sorry for the late. I lost that time. I didn't.
Where?
No estaba mirando el reloj y me ocupé y cuando me di cuenta, 6:06. Oh, no.
Hey, what's going on? All right.
Teacher,
Yes, ma'am. Tell me.
did you check the vocabulary?
Not yet.
Okay.
I haven't yet. We're gonna start with the speech first. Okie doke.
Okay, perfect.
All right. You prepare something, right? Remember the writing?
Yeah.
Excellent. Very
Mhm.
good. Okay. So, Jolie, sorry. Number 1,
Oh,
JC number 2, Alfredo number 3, Rene number 4, Lupita number 5. Jolie, remember that when you listen to the pep, you're going to present JC. All right?
JC,
And
okay.
the JC, you will present Alfredo.
Okay.
Okey-doke?
Yes.
Alfredo, you will present Rene. And Rene, you will present
Lupita.
Lupita. Yes, ma'am. Okay. All right. That the
Is
file, there it is. 1 second. Ready, Johnny? Yes.
1 minute and 30 seconds.
This one is 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
This
Oh
one,
my
yes.
God. Oh my God.
Come on.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
I
So,
think no hice tanto, pero bueno.
yeah, you will be able to improvise. Here we go.
True English Academy speaking program.
All right, so guys, we're gonna start with speech today, and the first person is gonna be Jolie. She will be speaking about Jolie.
Okay. Good afternoon, classmates. In my daily routine, I take some decisions during the day. For example, I lean towards waking up early to start the day. I think this is the best option to start the day and finish small tasks before going to work. Depending the day, I choose between surgical uniform black or blue color. Although I prefer the black one. For the breakfast, I would rather eat something simple like chilaquiles, egg, or cereal. In the afternoon, when I come back at home, I am usually on the fence about taking a few minutes to rest or only start housework. By the way, I always go for doing housework. After English class, I prefer to call my parents and take some time to relax and go to dinner. And to finish the day, I would rather to go to sleep early and I prepare for the next day. And we are continues with JC.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm talking about something that I prefer in my daily routines or my weekends. For example, when I go to the gym, I would rather go in my mornings than in the afternoon because at that time the body is in its optimal stage of the day according to physical condition experts. Also, I would rather stay in my home, in my house, or visit some relatives than go out of the city on weekends, because go is more expensive than stay inside of the city. Um, but when we decide to go out, my family and I would rather go to the beach than go to the mountain or lake or somewhere else, because we like more the weather, the short and the sand, and maybe we can go eat seafood also. Um, uh, well, I don't know. Uh, 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 uh. Mm, well, mal se me fue. Mm, I next. My partner Alfredo is going to talk about his routines. Thank you.
Okay, good afternoon, guys. Thanks, Casey, for your presentation and your routines. Are very interesting. Your hobbies. Um, the same. I talk about some routines or habits or some preference, etc. And for my in my life, in my daily. For example, the weather. Sorry, the weather. So many people uh, prefer the winter season, but I would rather summer season, because in summer season you can practice uh, too many outdoor activities, and it's more very comfortable for me. Of course, in some cases, just follow my gut and take a trip alone. It's good for um for a soul. I have a old habit, old man habit, because my daughter told me, and in the morning I prefer hear radio news to national news. Um, why? Because I catch up the local news, local country, now usually with my black coffee cup. Maybe for this reason, my daughters me dan carrilla. Well, now continue with this practice. Our um, our John classmate Rene.
Okay, thank you, Alfredo. Hello, guys. Today I'm talking about first situation in my life. That the situation is very common for the society. Point number one. If you will have select a one season, what do you prefer? Obviously, it's a question for me, okay? I think prefer the winter because it's more comfortable for the job and we enjoy the drinks hot and watch the Christmas movies. But I love the summer clothes. In conclusion, I'm not the fans for the season. Point number two. If you stay in a coffee, would you rather a coffee with milk or only coffee dark coffee? When I was a child, I didn't like the coffee, much less dark. But I grown up, I would rather only dark coffee. I love it. Point number three, if you will have a select between you will be a millionaire or will live longer. Would you rather? For me, it's easy because I would rather be a millionaire person because I will buy whatever things I want. Okay. The next person to continue the speech, it is Lupita. Sorry for the
Thank,
time because I use minus. I don't know. Okay.
thank you, Rene. Good afternoon, guys. I didn't have time. I just finished watching yesterday class, but I want to tell you about sometime my preference, but I didn't do it of my daily routine, rather of my life in general. Um, for the morning, I would rather drink coffee than drink tea because the coffee, it makes me happy. I prefer to go the gym in the morning than go to the afternoon because this help me to make my mind for the rest of the day, and I feel more active. Um, okay, I love it the pets, but if had to decide, I would rather have a cat than have a dog. I would rather have a cat because the cats are cleaner and beautiful than dogs. I be crazy about food, but if had to decide between Italian food and Mexican food, I absolutely prefer to eat Italian food than Mexican food because I have adding for fettuccine alla carbonara with shrimps. I like watching movies, but if had to decide between go to the cinema than stay home, I would rather stay home watching movies because it's more comfortable, ¿cómo es? Comfortable for me. Well, thank you for attention, and it's a pleasure to hear your preference.
Very nice. Thank you very much. Okay, I have some feedback. I think this is a good opportunity for us to, to do the speech at the beginning of the class. I think it's going to be a good idea because we will have time to do the feedback finally, which is important. So let's do that. All right. I took some notes.
It's good exercise, teacher.
It's a what?
Was good. What good exercise?
Yes. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it forces you. It obligates you, right?
Yes.
Even though you don't want to. All right. Let's see, Jolie. Jolie, I'm very impressed with you. Very good use of the simple present. Okay, very good on that one. Okay, good uses of prefer to. Yes. Vocabulary, housework, very good. I was gonna say nice. I don't remember what you said in here, but I remember that it was a good sentence. I didn't have time to write it, but it was good, I will recommend you to put emphasis on the pronunciation of would. Remember, it's more like this, right? Would. Okay? And also pronunciation of although. I think you said
Aldo.
exactly.
Uh-huh.
So it's gonna be although,
Okay.
right? That's the pronunciation. Good. Idioms. I heard some idioms. Thank you for using the idioms. I heard some phrasal verbs. So that's great. Thank you, Jolie.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Mr. JC. Oh, Mr. JC, I liked the uses of, in this case, adjectives, but possessive adjectives, right? It's optimal. It's very uncommon that students use it's in the correct way. So very good. I would rather stay, very good. On weekends, very good uses of prepositions, in this case of time, okay? We like more, I don't like this expression, we like more. We like more the weather. Whoa, we like more, it's, I prefer the weather, or
Okay.
I rather have, I don't know, whatever, right? In that case, good connection with them, mister. I liked it. Only the time, all right? You need to improvise a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nice. Mr. Alfredo, pronunciation on this one over here, which is weather. Weather, right? Weather. Prefer the winter, that was good. The summer, good pronunciation. Outdoor, good vocabulary. I would recommend you put more emphasis on that pronunciation on comfortable,
Comfortable.
table, like that. Comfortable, you know?
Comfortable. Okay.
Comfortable. Usualmente aquí debería de haber una R, ¿no? Comfortable. Right? But we eliminate that one. We just go like comfortable.
Comfortable.
Okay. Very good use of follow my gut. Following idioms, you know. All men have it. It was funny. Local news. Good grammar, mister. Only, I noticed you a little bit nervous today. I don't know why, because usually you are very secure on your speaking.
Yeah, some people, it's on front of my office that know.
Okay. Something's going on the office.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So Rene, good pronunciation. Oh, same situation with comfortable for you, right? Pronunciation on comfortable. Summer, this
Summer.
you, it's a, okay? Summer.
Okay.
Yep.
Summer.
And then I had an observation on you, Rene, that you were missing the verb. You say, I would rather, but you never said the verb. I would rather go. I would rather stay. I would rather clean, you know? I think you're missing the verb. And also the verb to be in this case. I would rather be. Right? And then I got distracted with you. I got distracted. That way I don't have so many notes. I'm sorry. Okay. All right, let's finish with Lupita, guys. Lupita, you gave me 2 subjects. The coffee, it makes me, we need to eliminate one, right? The coffee makes me happy.
Me.
Right? And then you give me 2 objects. I love it, the pets. You say, I love the pets, right? And then it was very incongruent because you say, cats, and this is very easy for you. I would rather have a cats, singular and plural, right? And then you say, I'd be happy about this be over here. You need to put it as a conjugated verb. I'm happy about. All right?
Oh, okay.
And
Teacher,
then, tell me.
bueno, so allí estaba tratando de utilizar el be crazy about, el que veíamos de en la clase del viernes, que estar loco por algo.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
correct.
Sí. I am. I'm crazy about.
Yeah, it's correct. Just you use I be crazy.
To be.
So it's gonna be
I'm crazy.
I'm crazy.
Mhm.
All right. Very good use of prefer, and then very, very, very good use. I have a little thing for very good. I would rather very good. Only this, I would say very basic, okay? Don't permit that on you.
Creo que fue más de la pronunciación, porque aquí cuando lo en lo que escribí, está bien escrito.
Like singular.
Ajá.
Singular and singular.
Pero en la pronunciación creo que lo hice mal.
Don't worry. Good job, guys. Good job. Let's go with the class of today then. Okay.
I did it in 3 minutes, teacher.
Today? ya no sé a qué momento poner el speech porque o el writing. ¿Las lecturas cómo van? ¿Las han leído?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I give you the flag and the
Yeah.
mountain what? Mountain Rushmore. I'm going to send you the audio when the class is over.
Okay. All right.
Correct.
Perfect. What's happening with Javier, Mr. Alfredo? Have you seen him?
Yeah, and this morning, all the mornings on the meetings, manager, operation manager's meeting, yeah, at 10 p.m. I think he will enter today, but I don't know why.
What's going on?
I told.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. I feel you strange today.
No.
A little bit stressed, maybe.
Maybe a little bit stressed.
It's the budget give our budget season, and then have a little some numbers to send out our manager. But it's fine. I'm fine.
Well, let's do it then. Let's hit the class. My favorite place on earth. That's the class of today. If you think about my favorite place on earth, right? Obviously, we're gonna be describing with this, okay? Describing. All right. So let's go with the information. Can you help me, please? Yoli, you're gonna start today.
Yeah.
Please.
Number 1, when describing a place, it's important to convey not only what is present, but also where everything is located. Using there is, there are, helps you introduce the feature of a place, while preposition of place, such as next to, between, and in front of, allow you to explain the location of different elements. This lesson will guide you in describing your hometown, a favorite spot, or any other place in a clear and detailed way.
Excellent. Thank you, Jolie. So basically, we're gonna be using there is, we're gonna be using there are, we're gonna be using prepositions of place too. Okay, the objective of today is gonna be to describe a place. All right. So before we do the describing of these places, we're gonna be going through some grammar that you need. Okie doke? So point number 2, Mr. JC, can you please help me on this one? Your microphone, man.
Sorry. Using there is and there are. Using there is for singular nouns and there are for plural nouns to introduce or describe the extenses of something. Example, there is a park near my house. There are many shops in the town center.
All right, thank you, Mr. JC. So I don't think we have a problem with there is and there are, right?
Nope.
No problem, right? There is singular, there are plural. What will be the translation that you use when you translate there is and there are? What is the translation that you use?
Hay algunos.
Exactly. So it's telling you right here, right? In that it says describe the existence.
Yep.
Hay
Mhm.
algo, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's point number 1 when you want to describe a place, right? In my office, there is a big desk, you know, describing the place. You got it. Let's go with point number 3 then. Can you help me, Mr. Alfredo, with number 3?
Number 3, preposition of place. Preposition like next to, between, in front of, behind, on, under, and near are used to describe the location of objects or places relative to each other.
Yes.
Example, the library is next to the school. The coffee is between the bank and the grocery store.
Okay, this is beginners information, right? No problem, right? At all.
Mhm.
Okay, so just for you to remember, right? If we are thinking about we are talking about a preposition of place, probably this is the most important information that you need to remember, right? Prepositions of place, right? Think about a sentence. The church is on Main Street, right? So think about the place in the sentence, right? This is representing the place. And obligatorily, you're going to have, or you're going to need one of those elements called prepositions of place, right? And you know them, right? Can you tell me the prepositions of place that you remember?
On, at,
On, at,
in,
in,
Between, next to,
between, next to, yeah,
around,
around, under,
over.
over, right?
Mhm.
So those are the ones that you need to describe a place, which is the objective of this class. Okay, doc? Let's go with point number 4. Rene, are you here? Or maybe Lupita, are you here?
Yeah,
Help me, please.
okay. Using a, and some with nouns. Use a or an for singular countable nouns when introducing them, and use some for plural or uncountable nouns when the exact number is not specific. Example, there is a river running through the city. There are some beautiful gardens in the area.
Thank you, Lupita. All right, so coming back to basic information, when you use there is, you're gonna need something in here, which is called a quantifier, right? Quantifier, or an article in this case, right? If you put an article, you're gonna use a or an, which is going to be representing only one, correct?
Yes.
Only one. Okay. But if you, I mean, obviously it's gonna be only one because it's singular, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we don't have a problem. We're talking about something that is singular and by a consequence is going to be a countable noun. You're following?
Yes.
It's only one, so it's possible to count it, right? Now, the problem comes when you want to say there is, right? But the quantifier is going to be for a non-countable, right? It's impossible to say, for example, sugar, which is an uncountable noun. It's impossible to use a quantifier or an article. You agree with me?
Mhm. Yeah.
Right?
This
Okay. So
case,
what do
there
we do
is
in that case? Tell
some.
me. That's
Some.
the one that we're gonna use. Okay. So listen to this one because some is gonna be representing plural most of the time. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some
Yeah.
cars, some apples, right? Plural. But is gonna have the permission to be used as a singular in this case when it's a non-countable noun. Okey-doke?
Mhm.
Okay.
All right, so that's what we need to learn from here. Let's go with the last point, I think it is. Help me, JC, again, please.
Okay. And number 5, the script adjectives. Use adjectives to add detail and color to your description or of a place. Place the adjective before the noun it describes. Example, there is a large modern museum downtown. There are quiet, peaceful parks in the neighborhood.
There you go. Thank you. Good pronunciation, mister. So in this case, what we are saying is this one. I'm going to have my sentence to describe something, for example. There is a desk, right? There is a desk in my office. This is a very simple sentence, of course. There is a desk in my office. Okay, look at this one. I'm using there is. I'm using my quantifier or my article, correct?
Yes.
Now, after this one, I need to use my noun. There is a desk. There are 3 cars. Listen to the nouns, right? There is a house in front of the, I don't know, you know? There is article and then the noun. But what is telling you in this case over here, and we're talking about adjectives, descriptive adjectives. In this case, you're going to describe, obviously, with those adjectives. You need to put them before this one, you know? Right here. So, there is, give me an adjective, and then the noun. There is, give me the adjective, and then the noun.
There is a brown desk, for example.
Example like that, right?
Beautiful.
Okay.
Exactly. So, for
Or
example,
there is
tell me,
a small
there
desk.
is a small desk, for example.
Okay.
A new
Okay.
desk.
There is a new desk, right?
Yes.
Okay, so be careful there. Be careful over here. Because give me an adjective that starts with the vowel sound. That will be the problem. For example, this one.
Old.
Big,
Old.
And old.
Old.
big,
Which one?
Big.
Big. It's a consonant. Big.
We
Right?
use and.
In that case, we're gonna be using an. So this rule in this case does not apply to the noun, okay? Applies to the adjective before the noun.
Okay.
Make sense?
Okay.
So you will say there is an ugly. Por ejemplo, podrían decir there is a big desk, or you could have said there is an ugly. So depending on your adjective, you're gonna use the article. Okay. All right. And that's it. Let's finish with this one, which is the in, on, at. Jolie, can you help me, please?
Yeah. Using in, on, and at for location. In is used for larger areas, cities, countries, rooms. On is used for surface or streets, and at is used for a specific location or addresses. Example, there is a famous market in the city. The cafe is on Main Street. Meet me at the entrance.
All right. So I understand that you understand prepositions of place, and I understand that you understand prepositions of time, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Then we understand everything like next to, in front of, blah, 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 right? Those are easy. Between, behind, under, those are easy. These ones over here are always the problem. The in, the on, and the at. Right? So, only for you to make a refreshment in, we're going to use it for cities, countries, okay? On, we're going to use it for streets, okay? And at, we're going to use it for specific addresses. So you would said something like, I live on Main Street. I live on Main Street because this one is a street, right? But I would say I live at Main Street 34.
Specific.
Specific, okay? Only remember that the rest is easy. Okie doke.
I live in Main Street. It's wrong. Not is correct.
It's incorrect. It's incorrect.
I live in okay.
I live on Main Street in Hermosillo. That one would be okay. Okay. So, questions, all right? We're gonna be describing a place in a minute. Let's go with we have energy for phrasal verbs, or we go with the listening? What do you prefer? Phrasal verbs or listenings?
Phrasal verbs.
Okay.
Phrasal verbs? Okay, phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs for describing locations, all right? For this specific class, describing a place. For example, lie ahead. Lie ahead. For example, look at the example here. As you walk down the road, a small lake lays ahead. Lays ahead. Okay, ¿a qué suena? Look at the context. As you walk down the road, a small lake lies ahead.
To in the future.
Pues lies es como mentira, ¿no?
Lie es como mentira. Aquí todo, todo al revés, ¿no? Nada que ver con mentira. Es el phrasal verb, ¿no?
Mm.
Lies ahead.
Es como cuando dice, lo tienes enfrente de tus narices, así.
Not really. Listen to another example.
Ok.
For example, Alfredo, ask me, where is the hospital or something? Ask me something, please.
Where is the school, mister?
Okay, look, mister, the school is on Reforma Avenue, right? And you go straight and lies ahead, you know,
Mm-hmm.
a green store. In that area, you turn right, for example. No, not really.
Ah, o sea que es como
Other example, please.
A la
Lies
madre.
ahead.
un sentido de ubicación, pues como decir, no sé, más enfrente va a estar la tienda, no sé.
Yeah. Más enfrente. That's it. In the future, but in front of you, you know, and you can see it. Oh, okay. I don't know. The gas station lies ahead. I can see it. Make sense?
Okay.
So in Spanish, it will be divisar. Divisar. What is that verb? Se
Sí,
divisa
como divisar, como ver a la distancia.
That's what it is. Lies ahead. All right.
Okay.
Let's go with number 2. Run through. Run through. Through. What? Can you help me, Lupita, with the reading?
Run through, to pass through or across an area. Example, a small stream runs through the center of the town.
So runs through in the middle of something. Runs through.
Atravesar algo. Atravesar.
Lo atraviesa. Exactly.
Okay.
Runs through. For example, you can say, well, in this case, for example, stream is going to be a river. Okay, guys? Look at the example. A small stream runs through the center of the town.
Stream runs.
Okay.
Run through a small.
Runs through the center of the town.
El pequeño río atravesó el centro del pueblo, no sé.
Más bien atraviesa.
O atraviesa.
Como corre a través, right? Corre a través if we translate it, right? Runs through. Okie doke.
Okay.
Number 3. Border on. Can you help me, Rene?
Yeah, border on, to be adjacent to or near something. Example, the farm borders on a large forest.
So in this case, it will be colinda.
No. Colindar.
Colinda. For example, Mexico borders on. This is the important part, okay? Borders on. Colinda con.
Okay.
Borders on
USA at the north,
USA at the north, exactly.
and Guatemala at the south.
And Guatemala, exactly, at south. Make sense? Borders on.
Okay.
All right. Number 4. Lead to. Lead to. Can you help me, Jolly? Lead to.
Lead to go to or result in a particular place or situation. Example, this path leads to the top of the hill.
Okay. Leads to. It becomes from leader.
Líder, ajá.
Uh-huh.
Seguir,
Leads to. Huh?
como seguir.
The opposite.
Liderar.
Not liderar.
Mm.
Leads to, for example, I will tell you this. I will continue with Reforma Street. Reforma Street leads to Progreso Boulevard.
Oh, como que
It
se encuentra.
takes you there.
Como entroncarse o llevarte.
Yes. It takes you. Te lleva. It takes you.
Ok. Llevar.
Leads to.
Llevar.
Te lleva.
Conduce
Conduce a. It leads to. It leads to.
Oh.
Learning English leads to you to a better job, for example.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And it can be for a place and it can be for a situation, for example. Spending a lot of money leads to economical problems. Make sense?
Okay.
So it can be about a place or it can be about a situation. All right, number 5. This one is easy because it's very similar to Spanish. Can you help me, Alfredo, please?
Visit trade. To be located or placed in a particular position.
Yes.
Example, the hotel is situated on the edge of the lake, offering stunning view.
Yeah, okay.
What is
Pronunciation? Which one, mister?
yeah, no, it's really confused. It's visit trade. It's
Está situado, ¿no?
sí, o sea,
It's easy, right?
Ajá.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just be careful with the verb to be, right? You don't use be, Lupita, like in the other case, remember?
I am
Right.
situated. Are situated.
All right. So you got it. Let's go with the idioms now. The idioms that will help you to describe a location. Okay. Como refranes para eso, pues, para locaciones. Okay. For example, this is very popular in Spanish too. In the heart of. Can you help me, Jolie?
In the heart of is located in the central or most important part of a place. For example, the restaurant is in the heart of the city, making it easy to access.
Yes, okay. You got it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pronunciation, Jolie, with a.
Heart.
Heart, exactly. Heart.
Heart.
What example can you give me? In the heart of. What is in the heart of?
The church is located in the heart of Compass.
Yep, like that. All right. So the church is located in the heart of Compass. Make sense? Yes, right? Very popular. Okay, look at this one. Around the corner.
Corner.
Around the corner is not necessarily around the corner. Okay? Around the corner is going to be equal to very, very near. Very near. Okay? You can say, for example, oh, you know, San Carlos Beach is around the corner. You can stay there in 1 hour and a half. You know? But it's not necessarily in the corner. Okay, okay. What example can you give me? Yeah, en corto, exactly. You have an example? The bakery is just around the corner from my house.
The international airport is just around the corner from my house.
The international airport, yep. It's just around the corner. Todavía esto lo identifica, ¿cómo se dice? Intensifica más. Right? Around the corner is very, very near, but if you put just around the corner, it's even more.
Más cerca todavía.
Okay. Let's go with number 3. In the middle of nowhere.
Pues en la mitad de la nada.
En medio de la nada. In the middle of nowhere. All right. Located in a very remote or isolated place. Right? All right. Give me an example in the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere, okay, the very remote place. En medio de la
Alfredo works in the middle of nowhere. Right?
In the middle of nowhere. Nowhere. The cabin is in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by.
Yeah, it's like, for example, why don't you visit me? Why don't you visit me? Oh, you live in the middle of nowhere. I'm not going to drive 20 minutes, for example, you know, to make it.
Okay.
All right. We have another one. On the edge. Be careful on this one because it's not age. Okay? It's not age. It's not like that.
Okay.
It's edge. Edge. On the edge of, right? Like this man. ¿Cómo sería?
Al borde de.
Al borde de.
Okay.
Borde.
O a las
Yeah,
afueras,
borde de.
podría ser.
A las afueras de también podría ser de la ciudad. On the edge of the city, for example. Al borde de la ciudad. It's possible. Oh, here it is. Look, JC. The edge of the city. The park is on the edge of the city. Right?
For example, the Moros landmarks is on the edge of Compass.
The Morris landmark is it's on the edge of Compass. Very good, actually, yes. It can be
Moros
also for us.
Your mic.
Microphone.
The Moros landmark. What is the Moros landmark?
The Moros. Moros.
Landmark es como La
Estatua.
estatua principal o la estatua del Moro de Kumpas, pues.
Oh, really? Le hicieron
Moro's landmark.
pinche caballo. No mames.
This one is also possible for personal situations too. I'm on the edge of quitting my job.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
I'm on the edge of moving out of my house. I'm on the edge of divorce. Right? Something like that. Be careful. This one is dangerous.
Yeah. It's too
Okay.
too negative.
Puede aplicar en
Yeah.
situaciones, no solamente place.
Yes, exactly. Number 5 to finish, out in the open. Out in the open. Situated in an area that it's exposed and not sheltered, not protected.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Can you help me with the example, Alfredo?
Out in the open. Yeah, example. The farm sits out in the open, surrounded by wide fields.
Out in the open. For example, imagine this. Listen to my example. Guys, this summer, there will be a very big concert in San Carlos, you know? It's going to be amazing. It's going to be out in the open for free, you know? You got it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Esa frase se escucha mucho en películas de acción o en videojuegos de acción, cuando los militares detectan al enemigo, pues, y dicen, no sé, de los talibanes, out in the open, por ejemplo, ¿no?
So they can shoot them.
Yes.
Yeah. Al aire libre, pues, you know? Sí.
Out in
Are
the
you
open.
wearing underwear or you have it out in the open? Right? Out in the open. Lupita, do you prefer to organize events out in the open, or you prefer to organize events in casinos?
I prefer to do event out in the open.
You got it, guys. Out in the open. The
Why,
concert
Lupita?
will be out in the open.
Why you prefer out in the open events? It's more easy to decorate or control the access, or why?
Or more expensive, no? Alfredo?
More
No?
expensive?
More creative.
Oh, depending on the
It's more expensive when to go out in the open. Yeah.
really.
Jolie,
Yes.
how many times do you drive to Compass? How much time?
Around 3 hours. More or less.
3 hours. Is you go, te metes por acá por San Pedro, ¿por dónde?
Por la ruta de la sierra. Yeah, you need to take the way for San Pedro, Pures, and next to Mazocawi, and then Moctezuma.
Mami. 3 horas.
In bus, you can do 4 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. 3 horas para ir a ver al Moro de Cumpa, la estatua, fíjate nomás. Me hiciste clic ahí.
But she's from there.
You
Yes,
must.
yes, I know.
Ah,
I
you
know.
know it. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
For example, Rene, you live near Kumpas or not necessarily?
No, no, it's
No.
different routes. Yeah. Yoli is more for north and I is
Yeah.
more for south.
Very good.
For
Ready, Lupita, for the
Hermosillo.
listening?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this exercise, it's about velocity, okay?
Oh.
This exercise is about velocity. What we're gonna do, you're going to listen to 5 people talking about their favorite place on earth for them, right?
Mhm.
So they will be speaking, for example, number 1, living room, number 2, library, number 3, beach, number 4, new cafe, and number 5, the city, right? In this exercise, you need to complete all the lines with nouns that you listen. Nouns related to the living room, nouns related to the library, nouns related to the beach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nouns, okay?
Only nouns. Okay.
Only nouns, exactly.
Only.
Related to what you listen to. Now,
Okay, Rocky.
we're gonna listen the audio for the second time. And on the second part of your exercises, you're gonna be doing the prepositions of place. Okay?
Okay.
The second part.
Okay.
It's on your book, right?
Mhm.
All right. Okay, here we go. Enjoy
Give me
it.
1 minute, please, just
Of
for.
course. Yes, sir.
O sea que primero vamos a poner los nouns y después ¿qué?
The
Prep-
prepositions
Of place.
of place.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Lupita, we miss your camera. Why don't you turn it on anymore? Habla con Ale, Lupita. Jale las orejas.
Ya, ahorita me las cintaré, teacher.
Ah, sí, qué
Ajá,
bueno.
sí,
Ya, enfadado.
masito.
Y el Javier también. Javier ya me tiene enfadado.
Ahorita me lo sentaré.
Voy a meterles más alumnos.
Ya vi, teacher. Ya vi la
¿Qué?
publicación. Ya vi la publicación.
Pues no se
Ya, oye,
aplican.
teacher, va a meter más gente a nuestra hora. A nuestra club.
¿Cuántos somos ahorita? 5, ¿ves? 5. Raquítico.
Pero pues nos da la oportunidad de participar más. Y si somos más gente, menos participamos.
Ay, no. Por eso no he metido gente.
Ujú.
Por me están enfadando que no entren. Eso me está enfadando.
Hacemos el mayor esfuerzo, teacher.
I know.
Mm.
Pero estoy enfermo, mentalmente enfermo de las asistencias.
Thanks,
Ready,
Mr.
mister? No problem, man. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go with the first part of the exercise, which is going to be nouns, okay?
True English Academy Listening Program. Listening. Vocabulary nouns. Instructions. Listen to the following 5 people describing a place. Write as many nouns as you hear from each audio category.
Number 1. My name is Emily, I'm 34 years old, and I'm from Chicago. My favorite place on earth is my living room. There's a big, comfy sofa right in the middle where I like to relax after a long day. Next to the sofa, there's a wooden coffee table that I got on a trip to Italy. On the table, there are some magazines and a small lamp that gives off a soft light in the evening. The walls are a warm beige color, and above the fireplace, there are pictures of my family. Behind the sofa, there's a large window that lets in a lot of natural light. The bookshelf in the corner is filled with my favorite books and some souvenirs from my travels. This room is my favorite spot to unwind and feel at home.
You got some nouns related to the living room, yes?
Mhm.
Nice. Let's continue then.
Number 2. My name is Michael. I'm 45 years old, and I'm from Boston. My favorite place is the library in my hometown. It's so peaceful there. When you walk in, there's a big desk where the librarian works. In front of the desk, there are rows of bookshelves filled with books on every subject you can think of. The reading area has some comfy chairs next to the windows, which look out onto the park. The light coming through the trees makes it a perfect spot to read in the afternoon. There's also a small section at the back with children's books, where kids can sit on colorful rugs and read. I love spending time here.
Madre.
You got some words about the library, yes, Mr. JC?
Más big deck y lo demás sí lo entendí, pero no lo pude escribir, pues.
Okay. You have some time. Write down what you remember. You got it, Jolie. Yeah? So. That's good. Renee, you got some nouns? Yeah?
Yes, teacher.
Good, okay. Let's go with number 3 then.
Number 3. My name is Sarah. I'm 28 years old, and I'm from Miami. My favorite place on earth is the beach where I spent my childhood summers. The sand is soft and golden, and it's warm under your feet. There are tall palm trees lining the beach on one side and the ocean on the other. There are a few colorful umbrellas set up along the shore, offering some shade. The water is clear and sparkles in the sun, making it perfect for a swim. Kids are often playing in the sand, building castles or collecting shells. There's a small cafe near the beach that serves fresh seafood, and a wooden boardwalk stretches out over the dunes. It's the best place to watch the sunset.
Number 4. My name is Tom, I'm 26 years old, and I'm from New York City. My favorite place right now is a new cafe that just opened in my neighborhood. It's on Main Street, right next to a small bookstore. The cafe has a cozy, welcoming vibe. Inside, there are rustic wooden tables with comfy chairs. In the corner, there's a small stage where local musicians play on the weekends. The counter at the front is lined with fresh pastries and bread, all baked daily. Behind the counter, there's a chalkboard with the day's specials. The big windows let in lots of natural light and offer a nice view of the busy street outside. It's my go-to spot for coffee.
Number 5. My name is Rachel, I'm 29 years old, and I'm from San Francisco. My favorite place on earth is the city where I live. There's always something going on here. The city is made up of different neighborhoods, each with its own vibe. Downtown, there are tall, modern buildings next to old, historic ones, which is pretty cool. The streets are lined with trees, and there are outdoor cafes where people sit and enjoy their coffee. Between the main streets, there are narrow alleys with small shops and hidden spots to explore. At night, the city lights up, and there's always something happening, like street performances or concerts in the park. There are also some quiet parks in the residential areas where you can escape the busy streets. I love how this city has a mix of energy and calm, and there's always something new to see.
All right. We're gonna go
Instructions.
for the second part. We're gonna catch the prepositions of Of what time is it?
7:15.
12 minutes. Okay, never mind. No, I'm gonna send you the audio so you finish the prepositions of place. Okay, because we need to go with the speaking questions before we finish. Okie dokie. Okay, so if I forget, send me a message. Okay, teacher, send me the audio. JC, you are perfect for that. Remember.
Okay.
To be a pain, you are perfect.
Okay.
Right? Okie doke. So, how much time we have? 12 minutes? 10 minutes? Maybe 2 questions? I'm gonna give you 3 questions, but I don't know if we can finish for the time, okay? So, JC, you will be number 1. Rene number 2, Lupita number 3, Alfredo number 4, Jolie number 5. Number 6, JC, 7, Rene, 8, Lupita, 9, Alfredo, 10, Jolie. 11, Mr. JC, 12, Rene, 13, Lupita, 14, Alfredo, 15, Jolie. Okay? You know the dynamic. You're gonna be listening questions about places. You need to describe places. Okie doke? Are we ready? Remember, 20 seconds, okay?
True English Academy Listening Program. Listening. Answering questions about places. Instruction.
Oh, wait a minute. ¿Quieren 2 minutos?
Yes, teacher.
Para prepararse, 2 minutes.
Teacher, ay, se me olvidó. ¿Qué preguntas son las mías?
Oh, I don't know, Lupita. I think you are 3, 6, and 9.
No, I am 6. I am 1, 6, and 11.
1, 6, and 11. So, Lupita, you should be 3, 8,
Huh?
8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14. No. Alfredo is 14. Right, Alfredo?
Yeah.
Yeah, 13, Lupita.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
So, 2 minutes to prepare or no?
Well, no, así mero, ¿no?
Yeah, improvising? Okay,
Yes.
let's do it. All right, let's do it then. Here we go then, JC, because you start.
Academy Listening Program. Listening. Answering questions about places. Instructions. Practice your speaking. Listen to the questions, then you will have 20 seconds to answer.
Number 1. Where do you usually keep your keys?
I usually keep my keys on the desk or here in the, on the bar here in the kitchen.
Number 2. Where is your favorite book at home?
My favorite book is on my desk, and my desk is in front my mirror in my bedroom.
Number 3. Where do you store your important documents?
Peter? Yes.
Okay. Where? Number 3, where do you store your important documents?
Mhm.
Okay, I store my important documents in the, I don't know,
Cajón.
cajon. What is
Dra
dress?
drawer. Drawer.
Drawer?
Drawer. Como drawer, pero drawer.
Oh, okay. Drawer in the dresser
All right.
in the room.
Number 4. Where do you leave your phone when you get home?
Usually on top of my kitchen table.
Number 5. Where is your wallet right now?
My wallet is inside my bag because if I take it out, I usually lose it very easy.
Very easily.
Easily, okay.
Yes.
Number 6. Where do you keep your spare change?
My spare change, I usually ay, cabrón, put in a closet.
Do you understand what a spare change is, guys?
Pues es como cambio de repuesto, ¿no?
There.
Tus monedas. Spare change.
Change.
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Where do you keep it?
In my pockets, inside
Oh,
my
yeah?
pockets.
That's a perfect answer. All right, here we go.
Number 7. Where is your laptop most of the time?
Okay, my laptop forever is on my office desk. Well, sometimes is on my bed when I tighter.
Yes. Here we go.
Number 8. Where do you hang your coat when you arrive home?
I hang my coat when I arrive home in my walk-in closet inside my room.
Perfect, Lupita. Good.
Well,
Wow.
perdón, no puse el mute.
Number 9.
Ya dijo
Where do you
Lupita,
place your
"Huevo".
shoes after taking them off?
¿De quién es la 9? You, Mr. Alfredo. Ah, okay.
Shoes after taking them off.
I put it in the closet between the old boxes shoes.
Very concise. In a few seconds, Alfredo. Ready, Jolly?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Number 10. Where do you store your winter clothes?
I store my winter clothes in boxes on the closet or above the closet. Where is the most?
It can be in the closet, on the shelves.
Okay. And
All right. This is the last round, right?
Number 11.
Okay.
Where do you keep your jewelry or watches?
My jewelry keep inside a little box, and my watches I keep it inside wood box with crystal.
Okay, very good. I keep them because it's
Okay.
plural.
Number 12. Where is your passport located?
My passport is on my drawer in the bedroom. Where you go to my bedroom, it is right for the door.
Perfect. It's right on the door. Sorry, prepositions, I'm sorry. Here we go.
Number 13. Where do you keep your favorite coffee mug?
I keep I keep my favorite coffee mug inside the box under the bed in my room.
Oh, nice. Good.
Yeah. Yo solo lo-
Number 14. Where do you usually put your glasses when you're not wearing them?
In the kitchen, out in the open. I am not, I'm not have, I haven't not really ordered in this aspect.
You are not, Alfredo?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not.
Number 15. Where do you keep your charger when it's not in use?
¿Quién es? ¿Yo?
Yoli.
Yo. I keep my charger in something place.
Okay.
I usually keep it on the table of the living room.
There you
Number
go.
16.
Yoli, something place
Oh,
is
it's
somewhere.
somewhere, yeah.
Somewhere. Something
Yeah.
place does not exist. Okay,
Yeah.
guys. We're finished. I will see you tomorrow. We're finished with the book, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I will send you the book probably tonight, okay? And that's it. Thank you very much. ¿Les han gustado las clases? ¿Cómo va? ¿Va
Yeah.
bien?
Sí, están
Yeah.
padres.
Son padres, es un poquito rápido.
Sí, es
Sí.
mucha información, mucho trabajo.
Sí. Mucho trabajo.
Siento que nos ha servido mucho. Bueno, a mí, en lo personal, ¿no?
Sí.
Tanto las lecturas y demás.
Ok.
Más
Las
dinámico,
lecturas. Sí, Alfredo, sí. Las
más
lecturas.
más feedback, más dinámico, más.
Sí. Muy bien. Pues ahí vamos mirando, ¿no? Si nos estancamos en el proceso, pues vamos a ir modificando las actividades, ¿ok? Pero creo que vamos bien. I will see you tomorrow then. Have a great afternoon.
Bye
See
bye.
you
Night.
tomorrow,
Bye, guys.
everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.